Okay, so very good morning. Yeah, very good morning. So today we are here to have this introduction to Excel, and mainly kita akan pakai Excel, how to use Excel in your daily work. Okay, so sebelum kita start, I will introduce myself dulu. Okay, so my name is Jackson. Okay, you can just call me Jackson. Okay, saya actually from UMS. Okay, but today saya seorang pensyarah fizik di UMS. But hari ini kita tidak akan belajar fizik lah. Kita akan belajar Excel. Okay, so we will use kita akan introduce you some of the very useful Excel punya skills. Okay, so that you can use them in your daily work. Okay, so I was informed mungkin ada beberapa antara kamu yang sudah memang tahu guna Excel. Okay, so tidak apa. So if you already know the basic of Excel, you can just treat it like a revision, or ataupun you can help your friends, kawan kamu yang belum mahir lagi lah. Okay, belum tahu how to use the Excel. So my course hari ini I will design it like from the basic, very basic, until the intermediate and until the advanced level lah. Okay, so kita akan start daripada yang mudah, sederhana, lepas tu pergi yang advanced punya level. Alright, so sebelum kita start, okay, so I like to have some, ice breaking session. Okay, so what I want you to do is you just tell me your name, okay, and then you berasal dari mana, and then mungkin your department, okay, and then mungkin finally you just conclude your very brief introductions, like what do you expect from today's class? Apa expectation kamu? Okay, so very simple 4 questions. Just quickly go through it. So maybe we can start from here. Yeah.
My name is Alan from KK,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm from account department.
Okay.
Hope I can learn up to
intermediate level lah kan? Okay. Thank you. Okay, you?
My name is Leonard.
Leonard. Okay.
From now.
From Keningau.
Expectation is to learn a new skill.
To learn new skills. So do you often use Excel in your daily work? Quite often juga lah. Sometimes. You are from what department? Oh, okay. So.
I used for last time. I don't use anymore.
Okay. Next.
I'm Anita. I'm from admin department.
Okay.
I'm from Menggatal.
From Menggatal.
I wish I can
learn more about Excel lah. So you also use Excel in your work lah kan?
Yes.
Okay.
My name is Insia.
Okay.
I'm from Gaimora department. From KB.
From where?
KB.
KB, Kota Belud. Okay.
Expectation.
Yeah.
Add more knowledge lah.
Add more knowledge. So memang sebelum ni you have used Excel before. Okay, so you just want to add more lah kan?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Saya Lunia.
Okay.
Dari store department.
Store department.
Saya dari Kudat.
Dari Kudat. Okay.
Atau lebih dalam lagi
into Excel lah. Okay, that's your expectation lah kan? Okay, thank you. Okay. Excel lah, learn more about Excel. So you also have some basic lah kan? Some basic only lah. Okay, very good.
Nama saya Wana.
Okay.
Dari Kunak.
Dari Kunak. Okay.
Dari account department.
Accounts. Okay, so account usually memang sudah tahu lah kan, I assume.
Tapi mau lagi banyak.
Lagi mau, okay. So what software kamu pakai untuk accounts? UBS. Okay, you?
Saya Syafika dari bookstore department.
Okay.
Dari Inanam.
Orang Inanam, okay.
Belajar Excel.
Sebelum ni pernah pakai? Jarang. Basic saja. Basic saja lah. Okay. Okay, so a very good introductions, so that at least I know what you expect. Okay, I also know some of your background, so that saya boleh give contoh ataupun I can tailor my presentation kan, my training suitable to your needs lah. So I can see some of you know, mungkin some of you still new. So tak apa, kita akan start from the basic. Okay, so today's course, actually this is a one-day course lah. Okay, because this is for you know 1 day 8 hours punya kursus lah. Okay, so what we actually want you to do, okay, at the end of the course is, at least at the end of the course, you know how to use Excel, the interface, okay, and what is the primary function, di mana kamu nak cari dia punya primary function tu. Contohnya, I want to calculate the total, so you know how to insert formula. Kalau saya nak cari average, you know how to insert the formula. And then let's say you want to create a form, you nak drop list some function, so you know how to do it. Okay, this is the basic lah. Okay, and then you also know how to input data, because sometimes, like for example, accounts department, you have a lot of data kan, so maybe your data is in a text file form, so you want to import it into Excel. So macam mana kita nak import all this data? Okay, and perform basic calculation, create and format basic charts. Mungkin your boss Henry kan, dia mau kamu, can you present to me today, I mean this month punya revenue? So takkan lah you show them all the figures kan? So you have to show them macam visual, graph ataupun bar charts. So you have to use some of this very simple punya bar charts lah. Okay, organize sort data and use basic for various application. So this is throughout the course I can explain lah how to use all this. Okay, the outline is very kita akan follow this outline, but don't worry on the time. I will adjust the course outline according to your needs lah. Okay, so we will start from basic navigation. I will teach you how to way to find all this basic navigation. Like you want to know any text ka, any string ka, any numbers ka. So I will teach you on that. Formatting and basic calculation, sum, average, and simple formula. Okay, saya tidak akan ajar use all this very complicated thing, because like for example standard deviation, variance, all this kamu tidak pakai di you punya industry. So I don't think you need to waste time on that lah. Okay, so I will focus on the industry needs. Okay. Okay, formatting data, okay, ini important because sometimes we want to format the data, we want to know the data whether it's numbers ataupun whether it is currency ataupun dia integers, because keeping kan, store, you have to tell the Excel, ini bukan currency, dia bukan RM, dia adalah integers, whole number. So kita akan belajar juga all this. Sorting, filtering data and all that lah. Okay. In the afternoon ataupun the part 2 session, managing a large spreadsheet. I think this is the challenge. Most of the basic learners ataupun basic user of Excel, they don't know how to manage a large spreadsheet. Okay, nanti saya akan teach you how to manage a large spreadsheet. A very short spreadsheet is very easy sebab mungkin dalam 10 list only. Okay, so you can easily find and easily you tak perlu guna Excel pun, you can based on look at the list, I can tell, I want you to find the maximum, you can straight away tell the maximum kan. Imagine you have a very large punya spreadsheet, like for example 1000 entries. So you punya data daripada row 1 until 1000, and then you want to manage this large spreadsheet. Very useful for the keeping lah, the store ataupun apa tu, bookkeeping, accounts department. Because let's say you have 100 staff, you want to identify siapa yang below, for example, the government just launched, okay, minimum wages 1,500. So you want to identify staff siapa yang masih di bawah 1,500 dia punya gaji. So you have to identify kan. So if you look one by one, mungkin ada human error, you akan termiss. Okay, so kita akan pakai Excel, how to identify all this. Yeah. Okay, so this managing large spreadsheet, I think, is one of the very important skills for the industry users. And then towards the end, saya akan ajar all this advanced feature like VLOOKUP, pivot table. Mungkin this one, if you never use Excel, you will find all this function a little bit complicated. Okay, but saya akan tengoklah keadaan kamu. Kalau I think most of you can follow, then kita akan go to the advanced and also some exercise lah. Okay, so I don't know. I expect Henry ada prepare laptop ataupun computer for you. That's why my course hari ini banyak hands on actually. Sementara saya ajar tu, sambil saya ajar tu, I expect you ada boleh try begitu. Tapi tidak apa. So belakang ada satu laptop, so you three boleh share, and then 4 ini boleh share my laptop lah. Okay, so you can at least you guys boleh hands on sikit. Because when you talk about, because this is skills bang. So kalau saya cakap all the theory, next day kamu lupa sudah, because you never try. Okay, kamu mesti try baru kamu boleh ingat dan kamu boleh belajar. Kan? Kalau kamu dengar saja, it's very just 10%. Today you just get 10% of what I'm teaching you today. Kalau kamu try, at least kamu boleh dapat 30 to 40% lah, which is good enough lah. I believe what I teach today, of course tak boleh 100% you can absorb kan. Okay, kita pergi kelas pun sama juga. I have a lot of students. I understand that. Okay, but at least you can absorb mungkin 30 to 40% today, and then this apa tu PPT jangan risau, saya akan share to Henry. Nanti kamu boleh minta dia lah, ataupun I can share to one of you. Okay, at the end of the course. Okay, so yeah, see my slide is start at least. Saya akan terus start dengan create a workbook. So I want to this exercise is like macam terus kamu boleh buat exercise lah, okay? Tapi tidak apa. So kita akan start dengan create a blank. Yang ada laptop tu, you can try to open your Excel and then you can just create a new empty punya workbook lah. Okay? So how are we going to do that? Since most of you tiada kan, so I will just show you lah. Okay, I will just show you how to create an Excel. Okay, usually bila kita open Excel kan, kita akan nampak gini kan. So kita akan nampak this is new, and then this is all the recent file yang kamu buka. Okay, and then this is all the share with me. All this you have to know apa guna dia lah. Okay, recently apa file yang kamu pernah buka. Okay, because Microsoft is very intelligent. Okay, so you see, I pernah buka employer sample data, book 1, book 2, and all this table 4 semua ni yang recently I open. Okay, so my task today is I want you to open satu blank, new, so you can select blank workbook. Okay, dia juga ada banyak template that's readily available in the Microsoft. So for example, the billing statement, ada blood pressure tracker, ada expand, and then more template. If you click this one, dia akan banyak template. But make sure your laptop is connected with Wi-Fi lah. Baru dia boleh connect to the internet, dia ada banyak template. Okay, this is all the save template yang saya ada dalam my version lah. Okay, so the blank workbook, so you just click on it, you akan nampak begini, it's very blank. Okay, and then after we open, very I would say anatomy, kita kena faham dia punya spreadsheet punya apa structure. Okay, so whatever that you look at, what you see here is the rows. Okay, row apa baris. Okay, and then this is columns. Okay, so in Excel, all the rows is represented by numbers. Okay, for example, this is 1 kan, row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, number 4, number 5, and so on. Okay, and then the vertical part is the alphabet column. Column A, column B, column C, column D, and so on. So rows and columns. So them Excel designed in a matrix form. Okay, there are vertical and vertical and horizontal cell value. Okay, and then if one particular box, kita call it a cell. For example, this one is cell D9 because it's at column D and then rows number 9. Okay, D9. And then if I want to select a range, let's say saya assume ada nombor di sini. I want to select a range, so I basically just highlight it. So this is a range. So when you look at the Excel punya manual kah ataupun workbook kah, they say a range of value. Apa maksudnya? A range of value means this. You highlight a range of cell values. Okay? Okay, this is very basic. Okay, how to rename our worksheet? Okay, macam mana kita nak rename? So let's say I have this one, kan? This is sheet 1. I want to rename it. So I basically just click here, right click, use your mouse, right click, and then find rename. Okay, say rename, and then let's say I just type whatever name that you want to type. So this is how you rename it. All right. After you rename, just type enter. Okay. Okay. After rename, okay. What is tabs? What is ribbon? This is tabs ini. If you go to this one, all this is called tab. Okay, tab. File punya tab, home punya tab, insert tab, draw, page layout, formula. All this is tabs. And then what is ribbon? Ribbon adalah, you tengok kalau you look at formula, dia ada ini kan, nampak ini? Function library. So this is called ribbon. Yeah. Okay, so let's say I go to data. Ada banyak ribbon kan? Ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 ribbons. Okay, so kenapa kita perlu tahu ini? Sometimes the menu dia akan cakap go to ribbon ini function. So you know ribbon itu apa maksud dia. Okay. Okay, and then groups and launch button. What is group and launch button? Okay, group ini contohnya beginilah. Okay, let's say I go to this one. This is one group lah. I can click this one. Yes, and then dia banyak launch button dia lah. Okay, kenapa kita perlu tahu all this? Because you see, there, for example, alignment. Dia ada this one, this one, this one, this, all this kan. This is all shortcuts that we created secara default. But there are many other function ataupun tools. Dia tidak boleh save all this shortcut. So di mana kita nak cari, kita have to click on this launch button. If I click on this launch button, dia banyak ada function, font, border, fill. So all these are additional function yang kamu tak jumpa dalam shortcuts. So this is all shortcuts punya function lah. Okay. Okay. Throughout the learning kan, if you have any question, you just ask. Okay. Kita just buat santai-santai saja. Okay. And then, okay, this one lah, more option in the launch button. More option button. Okay, scroll bars, vertical, zoom out. Okay, this one is important juga because let's say I open one large data. Nanti saya akan ask you to download this data. So how to, you know, when you want to handle this data. This is large spreadsheet, right? So saya nak tengok, nak pergi atas, pergi bawah, how to go. Usually you just, if your mouse have this scroll, you just scroll up, scroll down, dia akan pergi atas, bawah lah. Okay? So kalau you punya spreadsheet is very big, dia ada dari sini dia sampai, let's say sekarang sampai T kan, let's say dia ada Z, A, B semua tu kan, how do I go there? Just tekan sini saja, tekan ni, nampak kan? So tekan ini and then I go back here, begini. Okay, so this is how you view. Okay, let's say this is too small, I want to zoom in. How do I zoom there? Go to here, sini kan, nampak di sini bawah. Okay, plus, dia akan zoom. Okay, zoom out inilah minus. Okay, so this is how you view, how to view the worksheet, the way layout of the worksheet. Okay, name box ini I think I can skip. Okay, quick access toolbar. Where is quick access toolbar? This is quick access toolbar. Okay, this is di sini ya. This is the icon kan, auto save, and then this is save button, undo button, forward button, and then this is extra punya shortcuts lah. Okay, if you look at your Excel, usually I think this one is not there, right? Yeah. So in this worksheet, nanti saya akan ajar how to create this one. So if you click on this one, dia ada banyak tools lagi. Okay, which nanti kita akan pakai. Okay, I just want to introduce all this to you lah. Okay, now okay, formula bar ni nanti saya akan ajar ya. Okay, save. This one is important. How to save? Let's say you have work on your workbook. You want to save. Let's say you sudah type lah beberapa value. Now you want to save your workbook. Okay, you click to go to File, Save As, Browse. Okay, and then you can browse lah di mana kamu nak save. Let's say I want to save in downloads, so you just rename it and then save. Okay, so this is how you save. So this is very basic punya lah. So nanti kita akan go to the intermediate one. Okay, now yang belakang you can share lah. Yang depan ini mungkin seorang wakil saya lah kan. Okay, mungkin you lah kan, paling muda. I think you are the youngest, right? Okay, so you just open a workbook. Okay, so create a simple payroll spreadsheet. Okay, so what I want you to do is in column A, you type staff number, staff ID lah. Okay, column B, your name, staff name. Column C, your salary, your wages, and then column D, hours work. Okay, so mungkin yang belakang boleh, you empat boleh share one laptop, yang empat ni share one laptop lah kan. Okay, so go to here. I delete dulu. Go to the first one. Okay. Column A, staff ID, staff name, C, your wages, your salary, and then D, your work hours. Yeah.
Name.
Staff name. Tulis ini staff name. No, I mean your staff. Header dulu. Header dulu.
Itu E.
Staff name.
Number E tadi apa?
Staff name.
ID.
Oh, staff ID. Sorry. Staff ID. Staff name. No, mungkin I can show you one example lah. I can show you one example dulu. I want you to create something like this.
Staff ID begitu.
Nanti saya akan ajar you step by step do all these steps. Okay, so now I want you to do this one, staff ID work hour. Okay. Start with the heading dulu. Heading.
Sebelah B, staff name.
Staff name.
Nanti baru kok error juga tulis space senang kamu ada.
Wages.
Yang formatting tu nanti saya ajar how to do. Ya, ditulis. Okay, sudah. And then you try to isi apa yang you want. Okay. Okay, so belakang sudah siap. So after you isi this one kan, you just fill in, mungkin ada berapa sini ya? 8 orang kan? Mungkin just fill in 8 lah. Ya, just fill in 8 orang, 8 staff. Okay, just for example only lah. Teruskan saja. ID itu boleh buat agak-agak aja lah. 001 kah? Oke. Belakang oke? Belakang oke? Boleh.
Simpan nama pun mau pikir.
Apa-apa nama saja. Just put in any names. Sampai 8. Oke.
Satu lagi sampai 8. Tidak boleh sampai 008.
Okay, staff name. So agak-agak aja lah name, kamu punya nama lah. Ali kah, Abu, Ame kah.
Boleh lah tu. Ellen AI. Master dunia.
Belakang sudah siap? Saya tengok. Work hours pun agak-agak aja lah. Mungkin dalam satu minggu you sudah work 60 hours kah, 45 hours kah. Just isi saja, apa-apa. Okay, wages ni pun okay juga. Format tu nanti kita. Wages apa-apa aja lah. Mungkin 10 ringgit kah, 20 ringgit kah.
Kopi je semua.
Tarik saja. Ataupun copy paste pun boleh. Suka hati lah. Okay, work hours satu minggu kamu kerja berapa hours? Contohnya 8. Belakang punya rajin punya grup. Okay, now if you already fill up all this, right? Okay, kita tengok my slide. Okay, fill in, sudah fill in kan? Ini boleh skip. Okay, this one. Now, if I want to calculate the total payable wages, I want to know dalam minggu ni, okay, berapa I need to pay Mihajid, berapa I need to pay Celeste, dan seterusnya kan. Wages is macam ini wages dia per hour. So let's say dia sudah work tadi berapa? 8 hour kan? Dia kena kali 8 lah kan? So you have to darab 8. So how do we do all this simple calculation? Okay, so you just need to go to the total payable. You create lagi satu column. Okay, you just name it total payable wages, and then di sini you tekan equals to. Okay, equal sign tu equal, and then you go to this C3. Okay, C number 3. Okay, C3. This star adalah maksud multiply, darab. Okay, multiply. So darab D3. Okay, so this formula actually tells Excel, saya nak kamu calculate C3 darab 160, D3. Okay, so now let's go to the exercise. Okay, this one you create lagi total payable wages. Let's say di column E ini, saya nak kamu cari berapa salary saya nak bayar Leon. Sudah? Okay, ngam sudah. Okay, enter. Okay. Select. Okay, and then darab. Work hours. Yes. Okay, enter. Enter. Okay. There is an easy way to equal.
Tapi kita punya wages sudah pergi yang basic punya. Boleh ubah betul kan?
Nanti boleh ubah lah. Sorry. Equal.
Kau klik tu nah.
Klik C3.
1.500 tu atas.
Klik.
Okay. Kau cari itu times, yang itu star tadi. Star. Okay. Baru kau klik itu hours.
And then you enter.
Enter.
Okay, so kalau kau enter, you akan dapat 12,000, right? Ya kan? Ya, 12,000. Okay, so 12,000 ini hanya untuk si Leon saja. Okay, so I want to quickly do for Anita, Kin, Ellen, Dunia dan semua orang ni kan. So I just click, you go to here, you click ini, and then you tarik, yang kenapa plus tarik ke bawah. Okay. So this is how to quickly ask Excel to calculate. Okay? So kalau kamu nak check betul gak dia punya formula, you just quickly, okay, just type, contohnya type ini.
Klik satu.
Okay, you check sini.
Itu ada punya.
C8 darab D8. So you quickly check lah. C8, di mana C8? Ini kan? D8. So, ngam kah? Kalau ngam, okay. Okay, so this is quickly do the calculation. Oh, okay, saya pergi belakang dulu. Okay, you go to the 67,000 tu. You go to here kan? Okay, sini. And then you ini nampak ini cross kan? Nampak cross tu? You tarik. Nah, kalau you tarik, dia sendiri boleh keluar lah. Okay, so you nak check betul gak dia buat ni? You just klik sini, you tengok sini. C9 darab D9. So C9 darab D9. So ngam lah kan? Okay, so this is quick, very simple punya function. Okay, very simple punya function. Okay, let's continue. Mana sudah? Okay, so this function yang tadi saya suruh kamu tarik itu, this is called autofill handle. Okay, so sometimes you look at the manual, okay, dia akan suruh use the autofill handle. Apa maksud autofill handle? So itulah yang plus sign itu, you autofill dia. Okay, so if you are an advanced punya user kan, sometimes you tak perlu highlight, you just go to double click saja, dia akan the Excel is very intelligent, dia tengok ada 12 entries, so dia akan automatic calculate the 12 entries for you. Okay, you just double click sajalah. Okay. Okay, now, inilah highlight column AE, resize. Okay, how to resize for better? Tadi ada sudah buat kan? So belakang mungkin belum buat. So how to resize a column for better quality? Because let's say I nak tengok work hours ni dia nak besar, dia nak kecil kan? So how do I quickly do this resize so that I have a better display? I want to see this one. So how do I do it? You just highlight the column that you want to resize, and then you double click on the column cell line. Okay, cuba ini sudah buat kah? Belum buat. Macam gini kan? You see dia kalau saya type sini something, let's say I said, you cannot see the full display sudah kan? So how do I quickly do that? Cuba kamu buat. How do I quickly do that? You belakang faham maksud saya? You have this long title, right? But this is already cover, right? Tak nampak sudah kan? So how do I quickly display all? Macam mana nak display semua tu?
Just click.
Yes, actually you just click, double click. You highlight column yang kamu nak, you double click dia. Boleh kah? Yes. Double click only. Double click. So sometimes when you handle large punya spreadsheet, you banyak column, right? So it's very difficult for you to click satu-satu kan? So what is the trick way yang senang? You just highlight. Okay, you just highlight berapa yang you mau lah. Okay, and then you double click. Okay, dia akan automatically kasih yang cantik, so that you can display.
You can highlight and then double click anyway.
No, double click sini. Double click sini ya. Double click ini. You have to go to your cursor. Go to sini, nampak ini signal, baru you double click. Bukan double click sini, bukan double click ini. Double click dia tidak effect. Okay? You buka ini and then double click. Okay? Boleh belakang? Boleh kan? Oke ya.
Dia punya line sini.
Ada nampak itu kan? Oke, very good. Oke, so tadi kamu ini apa? Dia punya wages is 15,000 kan? Oke. I want you to change this value. 15, yes. 1500, 1,500. I want you to change it. Macam mana change? You biasanya orang just go to this cell and then tukar ya kan. Okay, so kalau imagine you have a lot of yang you nak tukar. Okay, you have a lot you nak tukar. So how are you going to do that? Contohnya, okay, the government just declare ini minimum wages kena tambah pergi 1,700. Let's say you nak tambah, you punya staff punya salary. So, ya, tambah 200 lagi. So, what is the best way to help you to do it? Macam mana? You can go to change satu-satu. You click in sini, and then you go to sini 1700. You can click gitu kan? Okay. Let's say you have many stuff. Okay, so you want to do it, yes. Yeah.
Itu kan 117 dulu terus semua baru kau kasih hash begitu.
Pun boleh juga. Pun boleh. This is a pun boleh. You can do that. Okay. You can also do that. Okay. Any other idea how you want to do it in a quick way so that you can save your time? Boleh juga. Kalau idea dia kan, this mean dia create another column, insert kan, gini, and then you just, okay, let's do this lah. Okay, let's do this because this is what your idea kan. Okay, let's do it. So coba, you nak tambah the government announce 1,700. Tambah 200. So how you going to do it?
Situ kalau nombor tuh. Ya, di bawah 1.000.
Tambah 200.
Ini kalau ini terus mau kasih jadi yang di 1.700 kan? Buat formula tuh.
Yeah, you have to do formula.
Equal dulu. Equal. Jadi 1.500 klik 1.500.
Belakang oke? Oke, sudah?
Pakai formula.
Oh, so you just tambah ya lah kan?
Ya. Terus dia auto lah.
Auto, dia tambah 200. 1.600 tambah 200, 1.800. Oke, very good. Ya, coba kawan lain try pula. Okay, so this is also a very simple way you can do it. Okay, maksudnya you know how to edit your workbook. Okay, you know how to edit your workbook. Okay, now there is also another way. You can find and replace. Okay, you can use this find and replace. How to use this find and replace? Control F. Okay, another cara to find and replace. You go to here. Okay, try. You try. Control, yang belakang pun boleh try lah. Control F. Okay, keluar sudah this one kan? You see, find and replace. Maksudnya you ask Excel cari dan replace apa? Dan ganti. Cari dan ganti. Okay, so find what? You nak dia cari apa? 1,500 kan? Okay, so you type 1500. Okay, and then find all. Okay, kalau you find all, you akan nampak all the results here, right? Okay, you nampak sini 15151515 kan? So macam mana nak replace dia? Replace this 1,500 to 1,700. You go to sini ada find, ada replace kan? You go to replace. Okay, replace with 1,700. And then replace all. Which one?
Replace all.
Okay, replace all. Okay, dia akan nampak, dia akan replace all lah. Okay. 1,500 akan diganti dengan 1,700. So this find and replace that you have to be very careful. You use this find replace have to be sangat berhati-hati sebab dia akan cari the whole workbook. Dia bukan cari only certain cells. Okay? Dia akan cari, macam tadi pun dia ganti juga kan? Di sini pun dia ganti juga. Okay? You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to use with extra careful. You mesti kasih tahu dia apa yang you mau. Okay? So this is one function you can use, find and replace. Okay, belakang boleh nggak? Find all. Find all. Okay, inilah dia keluar sudah kan? And then you go to replace. Replace. Go to replace. Okay, replace with. Kamu nak dia replace dengan apa? Contohnya you nak 1800. So you just type lah 1800. Delete. Okay, 1800. Okay, replace all. Bawah tu. Ini. Okay, dia akan replace semua lah. Okay, but you have to be very careful. If you use this function, dia akan cari the whole workbook. Maksudnya di sini pun dia kacau, di sini pun dia kacau. Okay, so you have to be extra careful when you're using this method lah. Alright. Okay, now we go to the next one. You see, this one. You see, wages 16 increases to 16.50, but unwanted replacement. That's why I say you have to use very careful. Dia akan ganti juga, walaupun dia 160, okay, dia akan ganti dengan 16.5. So this is unwanted dengan replacement lah, okay? Okay. One very quick solution is you can click match entire cell. Okay? Apa maksud match entire cell? Tadi you go to here kan? Control find. Okay. Replace kan? You can click this one, match entire content. If you click ini, match entire cell, maksudnya you ask the Excel, I only want you to replace 15,000 to 17,000. Maksudnya only this one akan replace dengan 7,000 kan? Okay. Jadi yang di sini tadi tidak akan berubah because dia punya cell is 13600, lebih besar kan? So dia akan match the entire cells value if you click on this one. Okay? So my recommendation to you, if you want to use this method, find and replace, okay, try to use this one. Try to match entire cell. Okay, so why this is important? So that kamu tidak terkacau benda yang kamu tidak mau replace. Okay, you only replace ini saja. Alright. Let's say I back. Okay lah, boleh lah. Okay now. Okay, now 29. Okay, this one. Okay, let's say I want to add dia punya position. Okay, I want to add the position. Add a column to insert the staff designation. Contohnya, siapa? Leon. Okay, just say Leon. I want you to add. Ini delete dulu. I want you to add another column to here. The staff position, the staff designation. Let's say Leon is a manager, so you not to list manager. Anita is a vice president. Let's say, then you type vice president. Okay, you can do that, right? You already know how to do it. So, but di sini yang actually the main thing that I want to teach you is mungkin you have a very specific dengan position. You have exec 1, exec 2, junior 1, junior 2 kan? And then you can use this autocorrect function for easy referencing. Okay? Because let's say you have hired a new staff. Dia tidak tahu you punya company ada banyak position. So you just tell him, okay, staff ini dia punya position E1. E1 is executive 1. E2, executive 2. J1, junior 1. J2, junior 2. You want him to know how to insert, use the autocorrect Okay, so how are we going to do this? You can go to file option yang belakang boleh try ya. Nanti kamu try to ingat lah stepnya nanti go try. You can go to file, okay, option, proofing, auto correct option. Okay, di mana tempatnya? You go to file, proofing, okay, option, proving, and then auto correct option. Okay, auto correct option. And then you insert apa yang you nak insert itulah. Okay, let's say you assign a few value. Oh, terus cara contoh sudah. Okay, let's try this one. You use E1, E2, J1. You just insert these three position. Okay, E1 sama dengan exact 1, E2 exact 2, J1 junior 1. Okay, you try to insert this autocorrect in your workbook. Boleh paham? Okay, step by step. Step by step. Okay, go to file. Okay, ini pun sama juga lah. Go to file. Okay, go to option. Di sini, paling bawah option. Dia akan keluar ini kan? Okay, go to proofing. Sini, proofing. And then go to this one. Okay, jumpa? Okay, I want you to put E1, exact 1 kan? So, E1, shift E, 1. And then di sini, oh sini ada sudah. Because this is, I pernah pakai sudah kan? Nah, dia akan replace exact 1. Yang belakang mungkin tidak lah. Okay, so you try to replace with executive 1. Executive 1. And then, okay. Ada 3 kan? So you add lah. E1, E2, J1. Okay. Boleh kan? Okay. Sini is J1 lah. Sini tiada J1 kan? Si J... Oh pun ada sudah. J1 pun ada sudah. Nih. J1. Okay, kita tunggu belakang sedikit. Sekejap. Position. Let's say position. Okay, boleh sudah? You already insert, right? Okay, now if you already try tekan sini. Let's say Leon is E1. You type E1 and then enter. E1 E besar 1. Dia akan automatically auto correct. Sebab I already set in my workbook. Okay, so this is very useful for the payroll department, kan? Sebab you have a lot of staff, and then you tak ingat dia punya apa itu panjang punya position, but you ingat oh dia ni E1, E2, E3, ataupun you can use for the the store. Okay, you ada banyak jenis store, pencil kah, book kah. Okay, you want the Excel to quickly auto correct some very commonly used punya item. Let's say I assign toner, kamu pakai ink kan? Okay, toner. Kalau saya tekan T1, dia terus go to toner 1 yang supply by company 1, let's say. Okay, so you just T1, dia akan terus enter the company name for you. You can do that in your workbook. Okay? So because you banyak supplier kan, you cannot remember supplier punya company name itu. So you can ask Excel to help you auto correct it. Okay? So now let's say Anita is E2. So you just type E2, shift E2, okay, and then enter. Dia akan go to exact 2. And then you try belakang, try J1. Dia akan go to junior 1. Okay, but this one is just example. You can use according to your work punya requirement. Okay, you can use according to your work punya requirement. Okay, boleh? Okay, now we go to this one. I think this one is very useful punya apa itu? Shortcuts. Okay. Navigating the cell values. I want to copy it. Control C. I want to paste it. Control V. Okay. I want to cut it. Control X. I want undo. This one is very common kita pakai. Ada kesilapan saya buat. I want to undo it. Control Z. Okay. So this is very common punya shortcuts. Okay, let's say, nah ini saya sudah tekan semua kan. Okay, let's say, I want you to calculate, you create another column, tax rate-nya 0.07, let's say, tax rate-nya. Okay, ini total payable, I want to know berapa tax yang saya perlu bayar. Okay, let's say the tax rate, the government punya tax rate is 0.07, for example. So, can you calculate for me each staff, berapa tax yang saya perlu bayar untuk each staff punya salary? Can you do that? Di sini ya, you punya. Go to here. So ini mungkin you just type sini lah, tax. Tax payable, tax rate. Okay, let's say your tax rate is contohnya you letak di sini di 0.07. 0.07. Okay, let's say this is your tax rate. It can berubah. So setiap payable ni dia punya tax adalah you have to darab dengan 0.07. So macam mana kita buat?
Sama juga formula dari tadi equals juga.
Equals.
Masuk klik itu total payable pages. Masuk ke
darab. Multiply.
Habis itu
Ini plus, ya, multiply.
Yang bunga-bunga tadi.
Masuk
klik itu 0.07.
0.07. Oke, enter. Oke, belakang sudah? Belakang oke? This is 952 yang tax yang saya perlu bayar untuk Leon. Oke, so now calculate untuk Anita, Kin dan semua itu. Use the autofill kan? Oke, try autofill. Oke, belakang dapat berapa? Okay, what's wrong? Kenapa dia kosong? Yes. Belakang dapat ini juga? Do you get this one? Kejap saya go to belakang dulu. Darab dengan atas tuh. Oke, enter. Oke, coba tarik dia ke bawah. Tarik dia sampai bawah. Oke, kosong kan? Oke, so why do you think dia kosong? Kenapa dia kosong? Kenapa dia kosong? Sebab dia bukan darab I kan? So you just for example you just klik satu. Kau tengok dulu nih. F7 darab I6. I6 mana? I6. Tiada kan? So dia kosong. Okay. So how do we fix? Sebab I want the formula to always darab 0.07, right? So how do I fix it? So you go to your ini 952 ini. Go to 952. Go to your library sini. Okay. And then the I sebelum I you add a dollar sign. US dollar sign. Euro dollar sign. Nih. F2 ini F2 tu bang. F2 bang. Baik. Okay. Satu pun you add a dollar sign. Sebelah itu. Because Excel is designed in rows and columns. Okay? So when you put $1 sign, they only fix the column. Okay? But I want you to fix column and rows, right? Column and rows. So maksudnya ini salah. Ini the dollar sign have to darab di depan, di depan. Satu itu dollar sign. Depan dollar sign. Okay? Gini baru ngam. Yang belakang dapat buat? Okay, now you enter. Okay, and then you try sekali, you tarik lagi bawah. Tarik bawah. Ini, tarik lagi bawah. Sampai bawah. Okay, so now dia boleh faham. The Excel will already know because you already tell Excel, I want you to fix the column and also fix the row. Okay, so this is dollar sign punya fixation. Okay, we fix the formula to I and I1 column. I1 punya column lah. Alright. Okay, next. Do you have all this? Pelik-pelik punya, adakah kamu? Tidak. In your Excel? No? Okay. So if let's say you have a big numbers, right? You have a big number. Usually the Excel will give you this 4 exponent 8. Okay? And then this one, 1.7 exponent 18. So all this is big value lah. Alright? So kalau tidak ada, should be okay lah. Then is fix it. Apa ini? Okay. Calculate the total payable wages after tax. So just tolak sajalah. So you add another column. Okay? Add another column. You pay the salary minus after tax punya salary berapa. Okay? So you add another one di sini. Mungkin you add di sini lah, because sini sudah kacau kan. You add di sini. Yeah, total payable wages after tax.
Total payable wages
After tax. Tax. Yes, okay. And then untuk Leon berapa? Ini tolak dengan 5952 kan? Enter dulu, enter. Okay, so equal,
klik
equal F2, okay, tolak H, tolak H2, enter. Okay, belakang dapat? Okay, use your autofill function, fill it up. Tarik saja. Okay, so dia akan auto calculate. Okay, belakang pun boleh. Okay, very good. That means you guys are fast learner. Okay, now use now sekarang kita akan pakai function. We have to use this very common function called sum, average, max, min. Ada banyak lagi, tapi I don't think you need it. Ada standard deviation, variation, pi variance, all this, but kamu tidak pakai kan? Usually the industry just want to know maximum berapa, total berapa, average berapa, minimum berapa. So these are the 4 important indicator. Okay, so now find the total payable wages after tax, find the total payable wages, and find the total tax. So you use your workbook, cari semua ini total. Okay, how to find it?
total payable wages
After tax,
total payable
wages, and total tax. Okay, and also the average, maximum, minimum, and find the number of employees. Okay, so I show you one example. Nanti yang the rest you do it yourself lah. Okay, I show you one example. Okay, let's say I want to find this one. Oh, the total kan? Saya nak cari totalnya. So let's say I click on here. Usually kita look the total at the last rows. Okay, so I just click sini equal sign, equal SUM. Okay, SUM, and then dia keluar banyak function, right? Banyak library dia. I only want the first one. Ini yang lain-lain itu nanti kamu boleh explore sendirilah. Okay, so how to use this one? You just shift, buka kurungan, open bracket, and then highlight all the values that you want to tambah. Okay, and then you close bracket. Enter. So then this is your total wages. Okay, this is your total wages. Boleh? Okay, so now you try to find total tax berapa, total payable berapa. Okay, try to find it.
Equals SCM. Sampai bawah. 95 sampai bawah.
Sampai bawah. Tarik.
Tarik. Itu tarik. Tarik. Itu. Tarik. Oke. Kau tutup tuh.
Oke, enter.
Ini ada satu cara lagi kan mau
Ya.
simbol udah.
Ya. Banyak cara kan?
Ada simbol kan ada lagi. Kalau easy lagi.
Tarik bawah. Okay. Let's say this is the first column, the first row ini untuk total. The second row you try to find the maximum. Di sini kan, this is your, let's say I put here. Di sini is your total. Total. Di sini I want you to find the maximum, max. M-A-X. M-A, mana X? Okay. And then minimum, M-I-N. Okay. Trying to find maximum untuk ketiga-tiga ni. This is total kan? Or sorry, average, because average also very important kan? AVG. Okay. Can you insert the formula untuk max? The max punya formula is sama juga, try ya. Equal MAX. Okay, dia keluar sudah kan? Okay. Buka kurungan. Okay, sama juga. You drag the number you want to find. Sampai ini. Tutup kurungan. Okay. Minimum pula equal MIN. Okay, buka kurungan. Drag all the values. Okay. Okay, average equal AV average. Bukan AVG, average. You have to spell it out. A-V-E-R. This one. Okay. Bukan. Belum lagi. You have to spell it out. A-V-E-R-G. A-V-E-R-E-R-A-G-E. Okay. Buka kurungan. Tarik. Close. Okay. Now, if I want you to do ni banyak kerja kan, okay, so you can use your shortcuts yang tadi kamu belajar tu, Control C, Control V. Okay, try to sebab sini max kan, okay, copy ini, highlight ini dulu, highlight, okay, Control C, okay, tekan sini, Control V. So dia akan automatically calculate for you. Dia akan copy together with the formula. Okay, coba sini. Control V. Okay, paste. Dia akan keluar. Ini max, ini minimum. Ini kebetulan dia sama lah. That's why dia nampak sama lah. Okay. Belakang okay? Boleh ya? Okay. So this is a very simple punya calculation lah that we always use. Okay. The convert the format into currency. Because if you look at this one kan, you look at your bookmark, ada some yang memang is ringgit Malaysia. Ada yang bukan ringgit Malaysia. For example, total work hours. Dia adalah integers kan. Dia adalah masa kan. Ini adalah currency. This one also currency. This one also currency. Right? This one also currency. So, secara we are as a user kita mesti letak dia adalah currency so that we can easily understand, oh, this is currency. So how do we do that? Okay, nanti kamu buat, I tell you the how to do that. You can go to the format cell. Okay, format cell. How to do it? Home, number, currency. You follow these steps. Okay, you go to home, you click the number, currency, and then more number formats. You cari currency. Okay, and then they akan look like this. If you convert it correctly, you see this one will be RM. This one is ours. Dia bukan ringgit Malaysia. This is RM. This is RM. Okay, so now try on your workbook how to convert the numbers to ringgit Malaysia. Okay, format cell. Oh, berjaya sudah, very good. Okay, another one lagi. Try lagi. Highlight dulu. Yes, highlight. Yes. Number. Sorry, currency. Okay. Klik OK. Dia akan tukar lah.
Yang lain pun total payable wages itu kan boleh tukar dia jadi semua currency.
Ini pun tukar, ini pun you boleh tukar. Because you already know these are currency, kan? So you want to convert them so that every time another user, you have another staff. Let's say you share this workbook to another staff. Dia tengok ni, oh dia terus tahu, oh this is ringgit Malaysia, this is numbers, this is time, gitu. Dia akan tahu. So how to do it? Format cell. Dia ada banyak, you can see general number semua ni kan. You have to explore yourself lah. You explore. Today I just show you numbers and currency. Dia ada time, percentage, decimal, dia banyak-banyak. Okay, format. So you can know where to explore all this function lah. Okay? Okay, kita tunggu dulu kawan kita. Double klik dia. Highlight. You can also highlight semua sekali. You try highlight ini. Highlight. And then shift highlight ini lagi. Boleh lah. Boleh lah. Because tengah-tengah ni kosong juga kan. Okay. Okay. So now you already format your cell according to the correct units lah kita cakap. Correct units. Okay. Now after this one, accounting and currency, what is the difference? Okay, see ya. Currency yang ini, this is accounting. Okay, the RM dia tulis di tepi sikit. Okay, I think this one so that the accountant senang tengok lah the function, but it's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, text or number. Sometimes you want to know ini benda ini text or number. So by default, if you tekan apa-apa, you go to your cell, you tekan apa-apa, if it is a text, dia akan align to the left. Align to the left. Maksudnya, where's your left? This one kan? If the number is, the value is aligned to the left, by default, it is a text. Kalau dia adalah number, by default, it is aligned to the right. Okay. Apa maksud dia? You go to this one. Let's say I just simply type satu number, 999. I enter. You see, they align to the right. So by default, Excel recognize this as a number. Let's say I want to say giga. I enter. By default, they align to the left. So this one, the Excel recognize this as a text, a string. Dia bukan number. So why is this important? Because next stage kan, kalau kamu pergi intermediate, advanced level, formula dia tidak akan faham anything that is assigned as text. Okay, so dia akan faham saja anything that is assigned to the right because it's numbers. Okay, so this one you have to know lah by default apa maksud dia. Okay, next header. Okay, I think this one I can skip lah. I think most of you already know. Okay, now create a simple bar chart. Let's say you want to show to your boss, your Henry. Okay, I want to show this bar chart to your boss. Okay, takkan you not show all the numbers kan? Okay, try to create the bar chart showing all the stuff, total payable wages after tax. So you have to click after tax punya column and then create a bar chart. Okay, how to do it? Do you know how to do it? I will show you one example. Let's say, okay, contohnya I don't want show this one. I show this one, total payable wages. Ini. I create this one kan? And then I go to insert. Okay, dia ada banyak. Then you have banyak ribbon, right? This is all the ribbon. And then I have many groups. So where are the groups? Charts. Okay, di bahagian charts. Okay, you can have line bar chart. Kalau kamu go to, you use your cursor, you move to here, it will tell you, okay, this is a bar chart. Okay, kalau kamu nak tahu yang sebelah itu apa benda, you go to the stack chart ataupun hierarchy chart. Dan dia banyak lagi chart. Dia juga ada line chart, ada pie chart, ada scatter plot. Kan? So a lot of charts that you can put. But now I want you to go to bar chart lah. Bar chart. Like this. Okay, you click, dia akan keluar this one. Okay, kenapa graf ini begini? Sebab you see the value all the same kan? Semua sama saja. Let's say I tukar sikit lah, tukar sikit sini. Let's say dia kerja satu 1 hour ni. Then dia akan tukar lah 6 hours. Then dia akan tukar lah. Then you can see a different punya charts. Okay, but this one, if you realize what is your name yang di bawah tu, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kan? So tapi I want you to create nama because I want to know who. Ini berapa orang dia punya wages. So how do I change it? Okay, you go to here, you click your name, and then you go to select data. Boleh? Select data. And then you go to here, you see edit kan? Dia ada 1, 2, 3, 4 kan? You edit. This one. Use edit. Dia ada access level range kan? Okay, and then you highlight you punya staff name. Highlight the staff name. Boleh? Highlight the staff name. Okay, macam mana? Go back, go back. Sini, edit. 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 Ini kan? You klik ini. Okay, and then you type okay. Then dia akan keluar sudah you punya nama. Leon, Anita, and so on. Okay. And so on. Okay. So now you try to create. This one is for ini kan? You try to create for this one. Okay, delete dulu lah this one. So you to practice. Okay, you try to create. Yang belakang sudah. Try to create another chart. Oh, 很重要。但是如果我不rehat可以吗 ？I mean，一rehat就完了，可是12点半他们就完了。OK， 还是不是给他们做 assessment 的？因为12点半了。
现在讲一下，说 now you practice continue in
5 minutes。
Highlight itu nama, kita klik OK.
Okay, boleh kan? Okay. I think I have one lagi untuk Okay, mungkin okay. Now I give you a few time for the practice. Okay, this one is just bar chart kan. So can you create a pie chart? Okay, after this practice, nanti kita akan rest 5 minutes and then we come back again. Okay, so you can just practice yourself. Okay, just ignore this one. You go to your workshop, workbook, create a pie chart. Pie chart. Okay, let's say it's ini, and then create a pie chart. And then after that, kita akan come back. After 5 minutes break, kita come back and then we continue. Okay. So so a little recap on what we have done before. Kita tadi part 1, right? We learn about the very basic Excel. Okay, we learn how to insert value. We learn how to use autocorrect fields. We use how to short create line chart, bar chart, semua itu kan. Okay, so now we are moving using all these skills. Okay, ini basic skill. Kita akan go to the intermediate level. Okay, because just now is a very simple punya workbook. So now let's say we are going to intermediate level. That means we have to download. You make sure your laptop ada connection. Okay, so you just download any large spreadsheet. You can type in here. I buka. You go to Google. You type in the spreadsheetguru.com. Okay, boleh. Okay, you just copy ni. Control C. Okay, Control C, and then you go to your Google. You paste it. This one. Ni. The spreadsheet. Dia nampak? I zoom for you. I copy lah. I go to Excel. PowerPoint lah kan, senang. Yang ini tak payahlah. Nanti you can just download. Already download for you. Okay, kita akan download this sample data. This sample data is a payroll punya. Payroll. Okay, payroll punya data. Bayar gaji. Okay, sudah? So, okay, so if you go to this correctly, you akan nampak gini. Sample data sheet. Okay, then you scroll. I want you to download this one. Okay, employee records. Download, you tekan ini. Okay, so you download, you akan dapat zip file ya. So you unzip it. Ini kan? Okay, unzip dia. So you unzip, dia akan keluar ni lah. Employees sample data. Okay, so when you click it, dia akan nampak dua. Okay, so very common. You can see satu, it's the same data, but you can see the type. Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Excel workbook. So dua ini it's just a version. Okay, dia update version and an old version lah. So we use the updated version, which is this one. Employee sample data, yang CSV. Okay, comma separated value. Okay, you click dia. Okay, dia akan nampak begini kan? Okay. So, I close dulu yang tak ada kaitan. Ini close. Okay, kenapa you punya tidak nampak begini? Okay, if you open, still remember in the part 1 I asked you to zoom view. Okay, can you try to use that function to zoom in, zoom out so that you can view your data? Because if you open, dia akan nampak begini kan? Okay, saya close dulu. I try to use another one, this one. Okay, what is the difference between this file and that file? There's one very major difference kan, yang you nampak. What is the major difference yang kamu nampak daripada visual? Ini dia ada nampak kolom-kolomnya ada warna-warna kan. Another one is tiada warna kan. Yang tiada warna kan. I close already ya. Nah, this one. Yang tiada warna kan. So what is the difference between yang tiada warna dengan ada warna? Satu is, this is very raw data. Okay, dia belum put into a table format. Okay, dia belum put in a table format. So, how to put, why we have to put in a table format? A table format maksudnya dia sekarang, Excel already know this is a table. And then dia ada header, employer ID, dia punya name, dia punya job title, dia punya department, dia punya business unit, gender, ethnicity, and so on kan. So all these are the staff details and dia adalah berkaitan. Okay, that's why it's put in a table. Okay, so how to arrange your data into a table? So if you open this one, I want to put in a table, I basically just highlight there, highlight semua. Okay, this is a skills. If you are working with Excel and then your Excel has a very large spreadsheet, you not tarik to very very tedious, right? So you just Control Shift. Okay, let's say I go to the paling atasnya. Okay, I click sini, Control Shift, go to left ataupun right. Okay, left dia akan go to the automatic dia akan go to column yang ada values. Yang tak ada value dia akan stop sini lah. Okay, I want to highlight the whole spreadsheet. So sama juga Control Shift, go down, press down. Then dia akan straight away go to the last column, last row, which is 1000. Okay, 1000 kan? Control Shift. Okay, Control Shift and then the navigation arrows. Right? And then you go to Insert, Table. Insert, Table. This is create table. Where is the data for your table? They ask, Excel ask you. Ini, you already highlight it. Kamu sudah highlight dia kan? So, klik ini, my table has header. Adakah dia ada header? Ada kan? Ini, this is my header. So, click the header, and then okay. Then dia akan nampak macam gini. Dia akan nampak macam yang tadi itu kan? In a table format. This is important. Why this is important? Because if you don't tell Excel this is a table format, they akan treat this data as a raw data. Okay, they akan treat it as a raw data. Dia bukan in a table format, right? Okay, now we continue. Our presentation. So zoom in, zoom out. I think boleh kan? You know how to zoom in, zoom out kan? Okay. What is this? Split into section. 2 or more navigation bar, unsplit. Okay, this is to split dia. Let's say, I nak tengok full name, job title, and then this one I tak mau tengok. I want to tengok hire date. Okay, so how to do all this spreadsheet because we want to manage a large spreadsheet, right? Okay, so we can use the freeze pens. Okay, let's say I go to ini let's say I go to here. I want to freeze it at here. You go to home, view, freeze pane, freeze it. Okay, so dia akan freeze di sana. So if you scroll your mouse kan, it will stop at here. You see, you can always have your header di sana. So if I unfreeze it contohnya saya unfreeze dia. Hilang sudah dia punya freeze, dia punya itu. Okay, boleh nampak kan? So this is how you freeze your pens. Why this is important? Because let's say I go to bawah, paling bawah tu, I tidak tahu sudah ni apa maksud dia. What is a header? So the function of freeze pen lah. Okay. Okay, now go to this part. Freeze pen sudah. Header row. Okay, this one is still sama juga lah. Okay, let's say I want to go back to this one. Freeze the top row. Okay, so you see the top row is freeze. Okay, so unfreeze it. Dia akan unfreeze it. So all this is under view, and then the ribbon is window. Okay, freeze and unfreeze ini ya. Okay, now go to this one. Okay, rename and color code your sheets. Okay, how to rename and color code your sheet? Let's say I want you to create this one. This one is data kan? I go to the first one now. I unfreeze dulu. Oh, sudah unfreeze. Okay. Okay, let's say this, I want you to rename there. Let's say this is 2024 punya employee. So you type data 2024. Let's say kita mau move to next new year already lan, 2025. Okay, so let's say the employers sama juga. So I want you to create another worksheet. Okay, create another worksheet, move or copy, right click, move or copy, and then create a copy. Klik di bawah tu, create a copy, and then okay. So dia akan keluar kurungan 2. Okay, so let's say this one I want you to rename it to this year. Next year. 25. So this is 2025. Okay, so this is how you create a worksheet. Okay, a large worksheet. Okay. Use whatever that you have learned in your part 1, kan? Count the number of employers, name the number of employees, and call the number of employees. Okay. Let's start from the easy one first lah. Count the number of employers. Berapa number of employers sekarang? How many employees you have? Sorry, bukan employer, employees. Okay, so how you're going to do that? You can use what you can use. Oh, I don't have the answer here. What can you use? Kalau you have a large spreadsheet, you want to know berapa jumlah staff kamu ada from this large spreadsheet. You see, this is a very large spreadsheet, right? Go to this one. How can I know? Banyak kan? Takkan kita mau kira satu-satu kan? So how can we know? Any idea? Pakai sum. But I'm not sum apa? Because this is integer kan? Sorry, integer. This is huruf. Macam mana saya nak count the huruf? Equal? Count, yes. Use the count kan? So you can count whatever yang you rasa tidak penting lah. Let's say you want to count the age. Because the age tidak penting kan? Bukan tidak penting lah, okay? You can use the age as a apa itu? So you try to work in your workbook and then try to count it. Berapa staff kamu ada? Equal sign. Count. C-O-U-N-T. Buka kurungan. Okay, then you highlight your values. Remember, you use the Control Shift to make your navigation easier. Control Shift. Tutup kurungan. Okay, so by right you akan dapat 1,000 staffs. Do you get 1,000? Yang belakang? Boleh? Dia dapat 1,000. What do you get? Dapat? Okay. So you have 1,000 staff. Okay. Now we go to the next step. I think this one I can boleh go to this one now. Okay, GST. Okay. Formula define name GST refers to 0.06, and then how let's say very common, sometimes kita work on a spreadsheet kan, I want to multiply this value with GST value, but GST value dia kadang-kadang boleh berubah 6%, 8%, it depends on the government kan. So what is the method that you can use to tell Excel to save, let's say this year is 6%, macam mana kita boleh tell Excel to help us to do this one? So that nanti I migrate to 2025 kan, kalau dia declare GST bukan 6%, 12% let's say, then you have to edit kan. So how can we do that in Excel? Any idea? Okay, and then the clue is here lah kan. Use your formula, you can define the name. Define name mean whatever variable you want to define lah. Again, you can define as a GST, let's say, okay, and then scope. Di mana scope you want it to, effective, okay, the whole workbook. So you just scope the whole workbook lah, and then refers to GST refers to 0.06, which is 6%, and then you type OK. Then dia akan save lah this variable, okay. So exercise, try to do it. Ini nanti ya. Okay, try to do it. I buka ini. You try to save GST dalam you punya workbook as 6%. Go to the formula tab. Define name. You try to find this, keluarkan ini. And then refers to, name itu you tekan lah, GST kah. GST. Boleh kan? And then refers to, okay, refers to yang paling bawah tu. Yes, before okay. Hilangkan dia. Delete 0.06. Enter. Okay. Okay, now try tekan di you punya any blank cells, you tekan GST, dia akan keluar 0.06. This group want to try? Okay, remember formula, GST, and then try. Okay, try. GST. Okay.
Tukar sana bawah. Tukar dia semua. Tukar dia 0.06.
Yeah, tidak payah.
No need equal 0.06.
0.06. Okay. Okay. Now you already save kan? So now you can go to any blank punya value. Okay, you try tekan GST, then you enter, dia akan keluar 0.06. Equal sign, ada equal sign.
GST. Tapi ini auto.
Equal dulu, equal sign. GST tekan. Dia keluar sudah kan? Kalau you tidak save it correctly, dia tidak akan keluar this one. You type equal GST. If you don't save anything, dia tidak akan keluar this icon. Okay, why this is important? Because sometimes there are too many. Sometimes dia berubah-berubah kan. Let's say GST, and then you have another one. Let's say the unit, and then banyak lagi variable. I want to do my calculation. Okay, I know this stuff, annual salary, let's say. So saya mau ini darab dengan GST dan tolak dengan mungkin the bonus. Okay, you can save also. You can use the same method. Bonus tolak. Let's say bonus is 1,000. Okay, so you just sama dengan, and then you can click lah. Ini I darab dengan GST, then you type. Yes, dia akan paham lah. Okay, dia akan keluar this one. And then tolak. Let's say I want bonus, but this one ada bonus lah. So you have to save, let's say a bonus kah apa kah. Okay, you save dia, then you tolak bonus, dia akan keluar lah. All the fixed punya values. Alright, all the fixed values. Okay, this is just example lah. Alright. Okay, to edit dia sama juga. You can go to the same ini. You just go to refer. Let's say next year dia edit, the government declare bukan 6%, 12%. You just tukar lah. Tukar 0.06, tukar pergi 0.12. You just tukar sajalah. Right? Okay, now very common kita akan share our workbook with our colleagues, right? Let's say I work my workbook, I want to share with Dion, Anita, semua tu. So every time saya buat something, saya nak tell the next user when is my last update. Betul ke tidak? Kalau tidak, saya ambil ni workshop, siapa punya update? Tidak tahu bila update, siapa update. So always keep your spreadsheet trackable. So how to do this? You can, okay, you see this one, last update. You scroll paling bawah, yang belakang boleh start tu. You scroll paling bawah, you just type last update. Okay? And then this part, control, and then this symbol is the date. Okay, it's a date. And then control shift, ini this symbol is the time. Okay, so you try to create this trackable punya spreadsheet, and you can try. Let you try. Okay, delete this one dulu. Okay, go to the paling last. Okay, let's say here, last update. Last update. Contoh. Then you go to the new column. New column. Okay, control semicolon punya symbol. Yes. So this command will tell the Excel today's date. Hari ini punya tarikh. Okay, today's date. And then you tekan OK, dia akan keluar ini kan. So that means this is my last update. So every time before you save, you tell the staff, you tell the Excel to save for you lah. Okay, this is just date kan. I want the time juga. Sometimes time also important. Pagi orang edit, petang punya orang tidak tahu. So you tell it control shift semicolon. Control shift semicolon. Yang tadi itu. Okay, so this is sekarang 12 tengah hari PM. Okay, and then you enter. Okay, lepas you do this, baru you save your workbook. So that the next user, oh saya tahu sudah, this is my last update. Sometimes workbook ini di-update setahun lebih. So kalau kamu tidak letak ni, kamu tidak tahu bila update, ya kan? So you always make sure at the last, usually we put at the last lah. Okay, we put it here, last update. Bila kalau kamu nak lagi accurate, you can put your name lah. Siapa apa, your name kah, your ID kah. Siapa yang update ini. Okay, so you can do this one lah. Control shift semicolon. This symbol. Ini. This semicolon. Control shift, huh? Yeah, this is the date, this is the time. Date is control semicolon. Yeah. Control semicolon is the date, control shift semicolon is the time. shift semicolon.
Oh, also semicolon.
Yeah, both also semicolon. Just the difference is just satu ada shift, satu ada shift. Yang ada shift is the time. No shift is the date. Okay. Okay, this one I think I sudah ajar this one kan. I can skip this one. Boleh? Yang belakang?
Kalau mau taruh nama,
Kalau mau taruh nama,
siapa
siapa
yang
yang update kan? Mungkin you just type sini lah siapa nama kamu. Just type any name lah. Kalau mau taruh nama, you just type any name lah. Okay, so now we continue. Okay, this one I think I can skip because just copy and paste saja. What is this? Copy paste. Oh, sudah. Color code. Do you know how to do this color? Okay, color code. You can, let's say this is a new one kan? Tap color. Okay, you right click. Okay, contohnya I want to know, I want to highlight ini. You can just go to this one. Insert saja. You just right click. I want dia purple green. Okay, green. Okay, so this is color code. This is also important. Sometimes it's easy for you to identify. Okay. Okay, link between workbook. Very often kita nak link between workbook because sometimes kan kita want to share our file to our boss. We don't want to share the raw data yang macam panjang tu. We just want to tell him, okay, this year you have to pay this much. Okay, so I want only last update. Last update tak payah lah. So nanti boleh buat. I want you to create a new sheet. I just want you to give the total annual salary. Okay, can you try to do that? Open a new workbook and then create total annual salary ini, total annual salary, and then link it to your raw data, and then save. Okay, so that means you just show your boss ini figure. Sometimes you don't want to show the raw figure to your department lain kan, you tak mau show yang apa itu, so you just show this one. Okay, so how to do it? Let's say go to here, I create a new worksheet. Let's say it's sheet number 2. Okay, data. I belum buat lagi ni kan. Total annual. Okay, let's say this is I want to find total kan. Equal sum. Control shift atas. So this is my total. Untuk tahun 2025, I have to pay this much for the salary. Boleh kan? Sudah? Okay. I want to show this one. I want it to be here. So total salary 2024, 25. Okay, I want to link there. So I just equal. I go to this one and I type ini. So make sure di sini your punya tab itu dia ada keluar this one lah. Okay, TBL employee totals annual salary. Okay, and then enter. Dia akan keluar ni. Alright. So this is how you link your workbook. It's only linked from this sheets to sheets. Okay, from this sheets to sheet ini. Let's say I want 2024 punya, I want to compare. This is 2015 kan? Okay, let's say I want to know in 1 year berapa saya tambah staff. Okay, so I can just link lah. Of course, this is the same lah because I use the same data kan. Di sini. I enter dulu. Dia kosong because I haven't calculated, right? So now I calculate it. Control Shift, go up. Okay. So here, then you can show to your boss, this is a summary. This year and next year, we don't have extra staff. Sama saja staff kita. That's why we have to pay the same amount. Okay? So this is how you link between sheets, right? Link between sheets. Okay, I think this one boleh lah. Yang tadi tu. Grouping data. Okay. Grouping data, let's say, belakang okay? Boleh? Sum, yeah. Control, yeah. And then you can copy ataupun you can control shift. Control shift. Tekan atas. Go up. And then ini dia terambil enu kan, so you tekan shift lagi, you tekan bawah. Okay. Okay, boleh ya? So we continue Ada error. Sum. Open bracket dulu. Okay, control shift. Go up. Okay, coba. Nah, kenapa? Dia terikut header dia. So you tekan balik shift. Tekan balik shift. So very common kita ada error. But it's okay, you have error, you can troubleshoot there lah. Dia tunggu your friend dulu. Data outline group. Okay, mungkin you can try like this one. Highlight and then data. You want to group the data. You want to group the data. Saya settle dulu belakang. Mana? Kenapa?
Jadi kosong.
Okay. Because dia hanya ambil annual salary sum. Yeah. This one kan? Control shift. Hey. What happened?
Lebih bayar.
Oh, I think the format lain sudah kan?
Lari sudah.
Lari sudah format dia. Home. Accounting lah. Still same. What happened? This one okay? Try this one. Mungkin just now you put the format hilang sudah. Hey. This one okay? Count. Count okay. What happened? I think mungkin the file ada masalah. This one. How about you use this one? Okay, this one. Okay, mungkin guna inilah yang tadi file tu mungkin dia corrupted sudah. Okay. Okay, group the data. How to group the data? Grouping data. You highlight the column that you want to group. Okay, let's say I group C to G. Okay, I highlight it and then data outline group. Di mana data? Ini data outline group. So you can try. Group just mana-mana aja lah. Let's say I highlight a few and then data outline group. Outline di mana? Ini kan get and transform data, not this one. Queries, no. Short filter, no. Data, outline paling last. And then go to find the group. Tapi you belum highlight lagi kan? You have to highlight dulu. Highlight a few. Highlight. Let's say you highlight a few column.
Di PGH lah. Di PGH.
Okay. Go to group. Click that. Okay. After you click belakang sudah, you can keluar nampak ini kan? So you can minus. Try click ini minus. Dia akan group all this data and then hide it. Sometimes this is useful when you have very big data. Sometimes all this data mungkin tak berapa penting. You group it and then you.
Maksudnya yang di atas punya itu pun gitu juga kita buatkan.
Yes.
Yang supaya dia panjang. Kita tidak mau itu lari di atas kan.
Ya. Boleh guna. Ya.
Boleh juga pakai dia.
Boleh juga pakai itu.
Yang satu pun cara punya. Yang satu cara pun boleh pakai kan.
Freeze itu pun boleh. Okay. So kalau you plus dia akan keluarlah. You group this data. Okay. Now click plus or minus to display the data. Hide or display the data. Okay. Now a little exercise for you. Okay, you create a sheet and then copy paste group mail. I just want you ada 1,000 stuff, right? I want you to create. I want the male punya stuff dan female punya stuff. Yeah, use what you have learned, the grouping function, and then paste it, copy paste it into a new group, new worksheet. So that bila saya plus ini, saya akan know, oh, this is all my stuff laki. I buka ini, oh, this is all my female punya stuff. You try sini ya, this group you can try. You can go to a new one lah. Nanti you create a new one di sini, okay? But you can use this one as example. Oh, group grouping. Okay, let's say this one. Ini kan? And then go to data. Outline group. So ini group lah. Kan? So this is grouping. So you can plus or minus to display ataupun hide the data.
Kalau kita mau tengok balik?
Plus. Okay. So now my task is I want you to identify all the male stuff and all the female stuff. How you can do it? Macam mana nak buat? Filter dulu. Okay. Very good. Okay, male. Okay. Okay. Copy paste. Copy kan? Copy and paste it. Hmm.
Macam mana? Ini kita kalau mau pergi terus pergi
Bawah, Control Shift.
control.
Ini. But this one is dia pergi paling bawah kan, because you haven't highlight anything.
Yeah.
So you go, let's say, you just click ni, and then you try Control Shift. Dia akan go to the yang latest, yang ada value lah. Boleh?
Terus saya tulis FM.
Tahan saja sana. Senang.
What you trying to do? Mana apa mau buat?
Ini susah. Kalau saya tulis sana MF terus
Actually, what I want you to do is like this. Okay, I show you example. What I want you to do, I buka my file dulu. I want you to do. Oh, dia buka at the same one. I close dulu this one. I close dulu. Don't save. This one close. Kita pakai sekarang. Okay. Group data. I want you to do like this. All the male data. Okay. All this is on the male data. Okay. I hide it. And then the female data, I buka. This is all the female data. Okay. So this is the female data. And then I hide it. So I have the group. Paham? Paham? So that easy for you to group the data. Okay, how to do this? Okay, I close dulu balik, and then I use your data. Ini kan? Ini kan? I think this one kan? Yang dipakai tadi? Oh no, this one. Okay. Group it.
Kita kena identify highlight siapa yang lelaki atau gender.
Klik ini, klik ini.
Terus tu cluster. Saya buka
So this is male. Okay. So sekarang you already have all the male. Okay, so you just copy lah dari sini. Highlight, Control Shift, go to there, go to down, Shift, go down.
semua kita highlight saja.
Ya, semua kamu highlight. Yes, and then copy. Come here. Okay, paste here. Paste.
We can just copy area the same size.
Just try again. Should be okay ya. Control C. Tadi ada Control C kan? Copy. Paste. Cannot. You cannot paste here because the copy paste area are not the same size. you special paste it. And then group. Go to mana? Data. Group. Hide it. Okay, this is male. Okay, buat lagi female. If you cannot paste, you try to paste special. Paste only the values. Paste special. Boleh kan? Sudah paste. Sudah copy. This is female kan sudah.
Berarti itu data.
Ini. Where is your ini?
Ya.
This is female kan? Copy. You cannot paste. Tadi macam mana you do this one? Okay, this one you hide. You apa lah? You can group ini dulu lah, because the objective is just to help you to group. Control Shift.
Oh.
Group.
Title.
The title.
The copy title.
Okay, so we have this lah. Okay, so I think both groups sudah berjaya. Dua-dua, you know how to group your data, you know how to copy paste your data. Okay, now we go to create hyperlink. Okay, create hyperlink. Create hyperlink. How to create hyperlink? So let's say I want to say, tapi this hyperlink you have to have at least another workbook. Okay, you have to have another workbook. So how to create another workbook? Let's say here, you open another one, and then you say you want to create a hyperlink macam gini. Okay, sorry. Okay, create hyperlink, and then you try to insert hyperlink, and then learn more book 1. Okay, you try in your Excel. You try to create hyperlink. You know how where to go. Di mana hyperlink? Data kah? Insert link. Okay, you go to insert. Okay, you go to find link. Okay, and then text to display kan? Text to display. Usually we just want to tell people, okay, click on employee sample data. Okay, and then you choose what you want. Let's say I choose the first one. Okay, and then you type OK. Dia akan keluar hyperlink punya link lah. Okay, so the user, when I go and see this one, when I click Control, I click on it, dia akan bring me to this workbook. Okay, faham kah? If I go to here, Nampak kan yang ada dia punya cursor ni? So if I click, dia akan automatically open apa yang kamu save tadi itu. It will automatically open whatever you have saved. Ya, click on it. Okay. Sebab tadi saya save this workbook. Okay. So you can do another one lah. You can try another one di sini. So you try to, let's say you say learn more, ataupun click, ataupun jangan click lah, see more, ataupun look for more for more information. Begitu. Try to create a link. Text to display. What text you want the user to read? Please refer here. Okay. Try. Klik lagi. Klik. Satu kali saja. Satu kali klik. Klik. Mungkin you tidak save tadi kan? Did you save anything to your workbook? Tiada kan?
Saya rasa tidak.
Mau tengok aku punya workbook
Ini.
mana?
You just click on a simple one.
Kedua.
Yang kedua. Try.
Itu satu. Boleh ya?
Okay. Okay, now try again.
Double click. Sama kita. Tidak kenal. Data tadi.
Ada kan? Belakang berjaya. Did you berjaya create a hyperlink? Try to create links. Insert links. Let's say
Iya. Ada barang kau lagi. Ada barang kau.
what happened to your workshop?
Nanti sih kan kunci.
Usually okay tapi this one tak boleh. Can you let's say go to your downloads. Do you have a downloads here? Do you have anything? Let's say I refer to this one. Okay, let's say
Okay.
and then ini just type in name. I think because dia punya directory yang di temporary file itu, it cannot find the file. I cannot find the file. But if you look at dalam you punya desktop, you sendiri is not in a temporary file. Maybe it's easier for you to link it. Okay. Okay, mungkin we have another. We have to move faster because kamu nak lunch kan. Okay. Okay. So now I will quickly. Actually, this is all exercise lah. Okay, now I pick one easy exercise. Okay. Using data from to 8. Okay. Using data, I think this one is more related to you because I think the bar chart semua itu you can explore yourself. Okay, nanti I share this slide to you, you can explore. This one, okay, kenapa ini penting? Because every time, let's say a new staff join in, okay, a new staff join in, and then what is your usual method? Apa method yang selalu kita buat? Kamu just tambah sini kan? Usually kamu just tambah sini, you go to here. Okay, kamu just tambah, let's say E111 5, okay? You tambah dia punya ID, dia punya nama, dia punya position, blah 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 blah, blah kan? Okay, so this is the usual way we do, okay? But this is how to say, this is a more safe way to add data. Okay, kenapa saya cakap a more safe way to add data? Because this is already in a table format, okay? And we want the staff to tambah semua ini, okay, mengikut format ini. All the format, the full name, job title, semua itu. So how we're going to do this? We have to go to yang belakang punya, because you don't have this cursor, right? Do you have this one already? No. Okay. You go to this one. Quick command. Click it. You go to find more commands. Okay, more commands, and then all commands. All commands. Jumpa sini di atas sini. Choose command from all commands. Di atas sini, di atas sini. Choose command. All commands. And then you find dia adalah in alphabetical. So I want you to find the form F. So you're going to find F. Di mana F? F-O-R-M. This one. Add ini. Klik. Jumpa. Dia ada. This is the old one kah? Form. This one. Okay. Add. Okay. Sudah keluar sudahlah. Okay. So once you add it, okay, once you already add this one, ini sekarang saya memang ada sudahlah. Okay, you can remove it ataupun add it. Okay, now I want it to be in my shortcut. So I click ini. Okay, you cannot click. Okay, I have to go to here. I have to. Okay, what happened if I click here kan? Ini tekan. Dia cakap this cannot apply to the selected range. Kan? Do you try? Do you see this error? You click yang di bawah. And then you click the forms. Do you see this error? Yes, okay. This error is telling you that this selected range, dia bukan dalam the table. Okay? Dia bukan dalam table because now a new staff join your company. You want to add dia punya detail to these forms. Okay? So you have to click anywhere yang ada column. Anywhere yang within this table. Because this is outside the table. This is within the table. So you click here and then you click ini lagi. Then dia akan keluar this form. Do you see the form now? Okay. Now, you see? You click to your table and then you click the forms. Because your table is not in a table lagi kah?
Already click in table.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's in filter.
Yes, I think the filter. This one kan? Clear filter dulu. You are viewing this to create new form. You need to request edit. Oh, you don't have the access to edit. To share with you. Oh, okay. So ini edit edit punya issue. Just now kamu download di mana? Mungkin you have to try here lah. You have the access punya issue. This one also same tu saya rasa. Yeah, you have the access issue. I think because the way you save your workbook bukan di download kan. Where do you save this workbook? Here juga. Sorry, Excel cannot open with the same name. Ataupun you save ini, I try to off there. I save unsave. It's only read only. Yeah, this file bila you buka you tidak enable just now, kan? You only read only. Dia tidak dapat apa? Edit. Okay, so what you can do is now you just I close dulu lah, save, tak boleh save juga, so I just save di sini ya. Just give a name lah, whatever name. Okay, save. Download kan. Do you have access punya issue in this computer? Do you have access punya issue? Usually, how you save Excel file? Every time you not edit Excel file
in
in the
the folder.
folder.
Yeah.
How about this one? Let's try. This one is you sendiri kan? But this one is not in table. You have to do in table dulu. Insert in table. And auto save. You need to sign in every time.
No.
No. But you cannot save this one. You see, this off. Usually kita on kan? No.
Ya perasaan.
Okay, never mind. You just refer to my apa lah. I think this is because of the access punya issue. Okay, so we continue. After you click on we go to here. We click on any part within your table. We click on this one. Dia akan keluar this one. Alright. So you type new. It will empty all the details you should fill. It will empty all the details you should fill. Now you can fill up. Let's say you hire a new staff. Okay, ID dia you letaklah. Contohnya berapa? 2025 01. Oh, depan ada E kan? E. Okay, and then you fill in the name lah. Fill in the names. Let's say I just fill in my name lah, Jackson. Job title, let's say just staff. Oh, sorry. Okay, department, let's say just account. Okay, business unit. What business unit you have? Unit. Okay, gender, male, and so on. Okay, so you just enter. Dia akan keluar here. Tapi I don't have all this detail lagi lah. So if you fill up all the details, they can keep on continue. Let's say I have 2 staff. I hire 2 staff. Okay, you go to new. Tekan lagi E. Blah, 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 blah. Name dia, let's say is Henry. Okay, job title boss. Okay, so just enter. So dia akan keluar lagi Henry and so on. So you can keep on fill up your forms. Use the forms to fill up the details lah. Alright. Okay. Now, okay, this one sudah. Okay. Now, you can use forms to edit dia punya bonus. Let's say, I use the forms function. Okay. I want to give a raise to ada exercise. New staff added. Okay. Raise the bonus of Jackson Navarro. But in your case, you cannot try kan because you don't have the form. here can try lah. Mungkin you can see the display here. Okay. So raise the bonus of Jackson Navarro to 50%. Dia kita nak tambah dia punya bonus. Okay, so now follow this step, forms criteria, and then you find the names Jackson Navarro, enter, then you akan edit the details. You go to the bonus, di sini bonus kan, you tekan 50, and then you enter. Then dia akan change the bonus lah, right? Okay, this one. Okay, can you try? Go to form. Okay, cari Jackson Navarro. Criteria, you go to criteria. Okay, you tekan full name Jackson Navarro. Navarro, N-A-V-A-R-R-O. Okay, enter. Kita keluar. Okay, fine. Fine, next. Criteria balik. Coba type.
Itu double R.
Ataupun ya.
Double R. Okay. Enter.
Okay. So dia keluar kan all these details. Okay, I want to raise dia punya bonus now is 28%. This year he is very good, so we 50. Enter. Okay, so automatic dia akan change dia punya bonus lah. Okay. So how to identify how many Jacksons we have criteria? Let's say I have many Jackson here. You can just enter. Ada Jackson Jordan. Jackson Jordan tidak mau raise. Okay, find next. Jackson. Ada satu Jackson kan? I just add one. Okay. Previous. Navarro. Okay, so you can use criteria and then find next, find previous, so that you can know lah siapa yang you nak. Kalau find previous, oh ada lagi Jackson Perry. Ada lagi siapa? Oh tiada. So Jackson Perry, Navarro, dan Jackson. Okay, so you can use these forms to help you to find. Okay, to find your stuff. So you tak perlu lah every time you control find. Okay, ataupun control find replace itu. Because that is we find the whole workbook. Right? So in that case, you only find the nama. Kalau you control find, you are finding the whole workbook. Okay? So if you use the forms, you can ask the Excel, I only want the query happens in the column, in that column. Kalau saya contohnya, let's say I tidak tahu nama dia. I don't know the name, but I know dia punya job title. Okay? So you just type job title dia, and then you enter, find next until you jumpa Jackson Navarro. Okay, so this is another way to make query to your Excel file. Okay, berapa? Oh, almost one. I think we can take some time to do some assessment so that we can conclude the class, because you guys want kan? Ada lunch break, right? So I think let's pick one easy punya exercise lah. Actually banyak lagi. I have a lot of slides, but we don't have enough time. So let's go to this one. Let me check mana satu yang I think is suitable. You want the easy one or the hard one?
Semua mau yang easy.
This is hard juga. VLOOKUP, but then I haven't teach you VLOOKUP. Pivot table kamu pakai in your work? Do you use pivot table? No. Ada? Pakai sikit saja, but you know how to use that. Oh, okay. Pivot table. Let's use this as our closing exercise. Okay, we close our workshop. I mean this session with this exercise ataupun assessment. Okay, we try to create a pivot table. Okay, what is a pivot table? So before we create a pivot table, we have a few things we need to how to say housekeeping. Okay, we need to do some housekeeping. So tip number one, the data entry must be in vertical. In vertical maksudnya apa? Maksudnya like this lah. Your data must be in vertical. Okay, it must be satu row mewakili satu data. Satu row vertical kan? Okay, satu row mewakili satu data. Okay, so this is your data must be in this format. Okay, tip number two, no blank or missing data. Kenapa no blank or missing data? Because sometimes if you have blank or missing data, the pivot table might be corrupted. Alright, so make sure you don't have any missing data lah. By right, this data adalah sampel data, dia tidak ada missing data lah. Alright, so tips number three, okay, you don't want any extra statistics because very often that just now we find the total, maximum, minimum, right? So all this is not data entries, right? Dia bukan dia adalah statistics. Dia adalah whatever calculated punya value. So it's not represent stuff, right? So kita tidak mau all this data in your workbook. Okay? So make sure it is like this lah. Right, okay. This one. So I quickly check. This one, I think ada gender punya. Okay, I remove it. I clear my name. Okay, so this is all the entry, yang the row entry. Okay. Okay, now, I'm not sure if you can work on it. So try lah, mana tahu boleh kan? Okay, so step number one, you select pivot, highlight dulu, highlight, and then you go to insert, pivot table, and then from table, and then range. Select this one. Step number two, select the range of data, and then step number three, new worksheet. Okay, so if I do it here, you want to do? Let's try lah. You create, you select all the data. Okay, ataupun you can select this one also. Select all of them. And then go down. Okay. Okay, sini ada missing data kan? But I think it should be okay kok. Kita apa? You try ya. Okay, now pivot table. Yeah. This one. Okay. Table range, you already highlight. And then choose whether you want the table to be placed where. A new worksheet. Okay, a new worksheet. And then choose whether you want to analyze. Tidak apa. So just okay. So you can go to a new worksheet. Do you get this one, right? Okay. And then you can build your pivot table. Let's say you have filters, columns, rows, and values, right? Okay. Now, the exercise is, okay. Use the pivot table. I want you to identify how many Asian male and female. How many black male and female? How many Caucasian male and female? How many Latino male and female? Okay, so to do this, you have to use at least Asian, the Asian ethnicity, male, female, the gender, right? Daripada ini you already know you need these two columns. Tapi di mana you nak letak? You want to put in the row ataupun you put in the columns? Because in the pivot table, in the pivot table you have rows, you have columns, and then you have values. So you can now try to play around sampai you boleh dapat something like this. So that I can know the Asian, I have 109 female. I have 109 male. Okay? And then for the black, I have berapa. Okay? So from here, you can find the answer lah. Okay? But if you are not using pivot table, it's very difficult for you to know because your spreadsheet is very long. right? So if you don't have the pivot table punya skills, let your boss ask you to find, okay, I nak tahu tahun ni berapa kita punya staff ni, dia punya kategori. So very difficult kan? Takkanlah you nak kira satu-satu kan? Let's say you have 1,000 staff. So you have to use the pivot table to help to make your life easy, right? So now you try to play around with the apa tu? Filters. Nah. Okay, try. How to drag? You just click and drag. Ataupun you go to here, column. You try to tick. Boleh kan? Tick. Boleh? Dia keluar sudah. So now you try to play and plug. Sampai you dapat how many black female, how many black male.够了是？够了，够了。Wow, belakang very fast. Done already. Very good. But this is not black kan? You try to but I want to know the black male. Gender ada kan? Gender, ada gender, ada ethnicity. Because the department saya tidak mau tahu kan? I don't want to know the department. Berapa orang dia? Tiada. Yes. Ya. Kan? Mungkin you can let other try lah. I think you already know. Let other try. Let other try.
Ethnicity.
Try. It should be sini apa? Rose kan? Sini is rose. So kalau you tengok sebenarnya jawapan sini adalah black, Caucasian kan? So this is the ethnicity.
Kalau begitu kan itu gender sana bagian columns. Itu rows yang apa ethnicity ya?
Yes.
Ethnicity yang 3 row.
Yeah. You click ethnicity.
Hilang tuh.
Kasih hilang tuh gender.
Untick itu gender.
Untick the gender. Yes, very good. Okay. Column.
Itu gender.
Gender. No. You have to click the column dulu.
Column dulu, okay.
Ataupun drag it. Boleh drag kah? Drag. Yes. Kan? Dia keluar sudah kan? Okay. Now. Sekarang you tengok sini is O0 empty kan? Because you haven't tell the Excel what I want to fill in. You only tell the Excel the rows is ethnicity, the column is gender, male, female. Tapi di sini you belum tell. Di sini adalah values. Okay? So in this case I just want to know the numbers, right? So what is the best value that I can give it? Mungkin you can just use the age lah. You just use the age. So you find the age, tarik dia pergi sana. Age, okay? Ngam kah? Kenapa keluar begini? What happened? What's wrong? Kenapa? Supposingly you have some idea kan? You tahu possible kah you have this company have 44,000 staff? No, something wrong already, right? So what's went wrong? Apa yang salah?
Have to unpick.
No, you have to look at the values. Apa yang ditulis sana? Sum of age kan? Kamu hasil tambah semua tahun usianya. Saya tidak mau hasil tambah. Coba tekan, tengok apa yang boleh ada. value setting. I want the count. Count. Okay. Okay, 1,000. Okay, so this is make sense, right?
Yeah.
So this is a correct answer lah. Okay, so so now I can know already. Asian, I have berapa? You can answer answer the question already lah. Okay, Asian, I have gini banyak. Female, I have 197 male. Okay, the black, I have this much. Okay, and so on and so forth. Okay, so this is how to use the pivot table. Of course, this is a very simple. This is just use count. For the accounting, for the marketing, maybe count, you tak mau guna count kan? Maybe you want to know the total. The total this season, these 3 months, berapa profit sudah saya dapat. So you are not using count, you are going to use the sum. Because in your spreadsheet, I think you have months. You are done January, February, March until December kan? Your boss ask you, yang musim Christmas, berapa sales kita sudah dapat? Kan? Ataupun dia ask you, every year daripada 2004, daripada 10 years ago until now, berapa sudah, kalau Christmas, selalunya sales kita increase ke decrease. So you want to do some analysis, right? So you are going to use this pivot table to help you to do. Kalau tidak, you have to do all the calculation. It's very time consuming kan? So you have to use the pivot table. Di sini you can letak tahun lah. 2004, 2021, 2022, and then this is your season. Okay, Christmas season, Chinese New Year season, what season lagi? Kaamatan, all the season that you want to look at. Then you can know, oh, kalau tahun ini, the Christmas, kita buat begini banyak profit. Okay, kalau keamatan saya buat begini punya profit. Okay, so sama juga untuk the stock. Okay, musim apa yang kita paling banyak order. So you have to do analysis, use the pivot table to help you. Okay, so I think that's all from me today. Of course, there are a lot of other things that we can, I can share with you the slide. Okay, nanti saya akan share dengan siapa? Anita lah kan? Nanti saya akan share dengan Anita. Okay, so if you have anything, you can ask me lah, right? I can leave my contact dengan Anita juga lah. Okay, so if you have anything, Excel punya problem, you don't know how to do, you don't know how to solve, you can text me lah, right? Okay, so before we end, we have some very simple punya questionnaire, just the feedback form. Okay, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Belakang pun 4
One question. How to, let's say now I type capital letter, but I want to change it to small letter.
Oh, can. You